This is a video of comedian Shahar Cohen, who is debunking the Israeli-Palestinian conflict through comedy. Let's take a look.
If you walk right now in Tel Aviv and suddenly you hear behind you, Allahu Akbar, run. Just run. Nothing good's gonna happen after you hear Allahu Akbar behind you. Don't turn around like this. Allahu Akbar to you too. Just run. Nothing good happens after you hear Allahu Akbar behind you. You're not gonna turn around and see a waiter with baklava and a candle. أنا بحبك يا جميل. No, run. Allahu Akbar, it means run, you know? It's a sound that means dangerous. It's like in horror movie, Jaws, you know, with the shark, when you hear the cello. Swim! If you hear, there's a shark behind you, swim. If you are a diver and you hear, shark. And if you are a shark and you suddenly hear behind you there's a diver with a cello. But he has no concert this day and he's bored, so he follows sharks. And the shark is like, stop following me! I can't eat! Every time I want to eat the fish, they hear behind me. And they swim away. You know? Only bad things happen after you hear, you know? Even if you sit in dinner, you know, in a Friday dinner, and suddenly you hear behind you, your grandma with gefilte fish. And the carrot of the gefilte fish like that, okay? Swim, jump, do the soup. Why they have kneidelach in soup? Just for floatings.
I never felt more at home.
You never felt more in home. Here, I know. Here, a white pigeon. Heal the world, make it a better place. Behind the pigeon. Oh my God. The pigeon that's supposed to bring the peace, you know, flying away from Israel. Oh my God. Iranian missile, ballistic, Iron Dome, blood, burn, fire in their wing, you know. Did you understand what happened right now? Because, guys, we want this pigeon, we want that. But it's hard because we have crazy enemies, you know? And right now we need to fight back. You see what we did to the Chutz? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? I give you all the honor. Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? The who's this? You know? We should back, you know? And my friend told me we need to bring them back 100 years to the past. Hey guys, I saw a Yaman. They live 500 years in the past. If you bring them 100 years to the past, you upgrade them. And I think we're too nice to our enemies, okay? Like in Lebanon, you know that before we bomb a building, we send flyers from the air. And we warn them. We tell them, hey, be careful. We're gonna bomb the building. Hey, be careful. We warn them. Like he doesn't know that he has a missile in the living room, this dude. He thought that this is the router. He doesn't know. He thought that his wife bought a new furniture to the living room. So we warn them. We send flyers. Hey, be careful. You know what is Hakesh Bagad? The Air Force send a little stone on the building and do like, do the knocking on the building, you know? Hey. Who is that? It's the IDF. Be careful. Be careful, enemy. We're gonna kill you, enemy. Be careful, dear enemy. You know? This is the most hilarious knock-knock joke that you can tell Putin. The most hilarious knock-knock joke that Putin will hear in his life. You know? Knock, knock, knock. Who is that? It's the IDF. We're going to kill you. Why you warn them? Just bomb the building. Bomb the building. Ha ha ha. I don't know why Putin laugh like this. Ha ha ha. I just imagine him in not having fun at all in his life. It's just like, you know, doing laugh. Ha ha ha. We're so now. You think that Putin will send humanitarian trucks to Gaza? Zippy. He would send them one rice, and write on it, F you. But even the flyers that we send is from paper ice. Ice paper. It's 2 sides. We send them flyers that they can eat. We are so nice. We do hakesh bagag. You think that the terrorist will do hakesh bagav to us? You think that the terrorist will warn you before he stabs you? Zippy! You think that he will walk on the street, suddenly a terrorist behind you. And you're like, yes, Allahu Akbar in 3 minutes. That's okay with you? Allahu Akbar 3 minutes from now? But keep walking, keep walking. You can go out of your clothes, okay? I just want to stab your coat. You know what I mean? You're too nice.
So I've actually seen him in person. He's hilarious. He also makes fun of the fact that his English isn't perfect, but I think that because it's very good, because it's not always perfect, it even adds to the experience. But in the beginning of the video, I said that he's using comedy to sort of debunk the conflict. And I mean, the fact that the IDF literally calls the civilians inside of enemy territory to let them know that they're coming in to get the enemy territory out, to get the enemies out, and that they encourage and must ask them to leave so that they're not on the receiving end of combat and war. Literally is their procedure and protocol in the IDF. You've heard it 100 times, I'll make it 101. A, they make phone calls and send text messages in Arabic. B, they drop pamphlets from the sky, there are videos of this, telling them where to go. C, they put drones near buildings an hour before they come in to have it speak in Arabic to let them know they're coming in. Where do you see this in combat, in modern warfare, where the enemy tells the civilians in their enemy territory to leave? It's literally the definition of precaution. It's literally the protocol that a moral army would take in order to prevent civilian harm. And unfortunately, and it's very unfortunate and it's really sad and it really damages what I'm saying now and what people who are speaking on behalf of what the IDF does for Israel. It's unfortunate that the people who govern these individuals in the Gaza Strip understand what the IDF is trying to achieve, and therefore they blockade the people off from preventing them from going away from where the airstrikes are, which forces them to remain there, which means they're the ones who are getting hit, which means that's the videos and media and propaganda being distributed, which means the people who don't know that this is happening over in the West, all they see is the airstrike that came from Israel, but it was blockaded from those people leaving by Hamas, so then the blame is put on Israel. That is the unfortunate mechanism that happens every single day. It's been happening since I made this video, right? Hamas is still there, they're still firing, they're still holding people hostage, and Israel needs to continue to dismantle them. These are things that TikTok and that Al Jazeera and that BBC, he can't show. If they showed it, it would completely damage the narrative that they've built for themselves. And this is exactly why when you're married to one school of thought and you don't have the opportunity to actually take a peek on the other side, you form an incredibly big bias. And I can understand why many people in the world have formed this bias, because all they're seeing are these videos. It's really hard to combat, especially me, when somebody shows me these pictures and these videos of the girls and the boys and the people who are in war. They're showing me war. They're just like showing it to me live from TikTok. And as long as the kid who's 8, 9 years old has the consent to go online, the 8, 9-year-old can go and see war live too. And that's really hard to combat. But even through comedy here, you can see that actually when you just dummy it down and think rationally, that's exactly what's happening. And I'm bullish on the idea that more people, as this war continues and eventually will end, that more people will flip this overly emotional and underly informed state to less emotional and have the ability to retain some of this information, which might get the neurons firing again. That's my theory. Thank you so much for all your support. I'll see you next time. If you want to continue the conversation, you can support my work for free. Discord does not cost a thing. It is the best way to connect with me and others who are seeking the truth. The link is in the description. But if you want to take it one step further, my Patreon gives you access to the Israel you don't see, uncovering the untold stories of what mainstream media does not show you. The link is in the description and it helps me to continue this work. Or if you're just looking to help this thing go, PayPal and Buy Me a Coffee is a really easy way to support me. This channel, this work does not happen without all of you. Thank you. I love you. I'll see you next time.